Halsted Street, you're watching Pink Planet.
Hey, we're on Halsted Street. You're watching Pink Planet.
Hello world and welcome to Chicago, the greatest city in the United States.
I'm at one of the biggest parties in the Midwest. As you can see, thousands of people hanging out here on Halsted Street in Chicago, Illinois. In this edition of Pink Planet, we explore market days.
On the banks of Lake Michigan in America's Midwest sits Chicago, Illinois, a massive metropolis of brick, stone, and steel structures that makes it one of the most architecturally eclectic cities in North America. Over 8 million people call Greater Chicago home, taking advantage of the endless waterfront space and urban park areas, including world-renowned Millennium Park. Chicago is also home to a large, diverse, and very visible gay and lesbian scene. With Midwest values in check, gays and lesbians in Chicago are among the friendliest and most outgoing.
Hi, baby. Chicago has one of the largest and most vibrant gay communities in the country. Chicago is the great American city. And I think that we will become the role model for what gay communities can be throughout the country.
Gay life in Chicago is anchored in Newtown, also known as Boystown. The densely populated gayborhood is centered around North Halsted Street between Addison and Belmont. You can't miss it. The area is decorated with Pride-inspired Art Deco posts, a gift to the gay community from the city. That's right, you heard me correctly. The city of Chicago recognizes the gay community's contribution to turning this once sketchy neighborhood around.
For many years, it was really on the edge of being a bad neighborhood. And the gay community at that time moved in and started renovating it. The bars along this strip were developed until this became a strong entertainment district. And the development here spread south and north, but mostly south, to Lincoln Park. And now Halsted Street, all the way up, is one of the big commercial streets in the city. This mayor has learned what our community is all about. Yes. He's learned that we are not just people who are out to have a good time, but that we stabilize the community, that we develop families, that we develop relationships, and we develop businesses. You know, we develop an economic engine, which is really good for the city.
Actually, this one. We love this one. Typical Chicago, they all look like this.
Gay events are some of the city of Chicago's biggest money makers. The annual Pride Parade, or North Halsted Days, brings hundreds of thousands of people to the city and injects millions of dollars into the local economy. In fact, Chicago is one of the 10th most popular destinations for gay travelers.
What's going on with our city in terms of how it's gentrifying, how the downtown area, we've got Millennium Park, we've got the lakefront, we have everything, and it's one of the cleanest cities you'll ever want to go to. So you put all this together, it's just an amazing place to come visit. I've lived in 4 or 5 different cities, and Chicago just has a little bit of everything. It's a way for you to be yourself. It has a great gay lifestyle. People of all colors, people straight, gay, whatever, really work well together. And it's proving that we can all get along here.
When visiting Chicago, plan on spending a few bucks. The shopping in Chicago is fabulous, with some of the world's best retailers within a few short blocks.
Magnificent is the only way to describe the shopping here in Chicago. I'm on the Magnificent Mile, the Mag Mile as it's known to the locals, and it's a stretch of Michigan Avenue here about a mile long that includes some of the best shopping in the world, and it's definitely a must-see if you're in the Windy City.
Not exactly a mile. The Mag Mile is in fact 7/8 of a mile, but seems endless because of the densely packed retailers. For die-hard shoppers, this is bliss.
We're walking the Magnificent Mile. Boy, am I tired.
Magnificent Mile, which is amazing, that have that one whole entire street of all different types of shops from one extreme to the next. There's designers, there's retail stores, all mixed on one street, and you have one entire mile of diversity, which is amazing.
While in Chicago, you have to take a little bit of time out to just walk around and suck up the architecture because it is absolutely fantastic here. This building that you see behind me here, one of the oldest in Chicago and one of the few buildings that survived the fire of 1875. But all around it, you'll see this amazing eclectic mix of new and old.
Chicago is known worldwide for its spectacular architecture. In fact, it's the birthplace of the first skyscraper, built in 1885. It's also home to 3 of the world's tallest buildings. One of the best ways to see these amazing architectural wonders in comfort and style is a cushy ride atop a double-decker.
Coming up on the left, we'll go right past it. It's a red building, and it is called the Rookery. This is the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. Oprah owns the top 2 floors. But I have been Miss Chicago now for the past 7 months. I really just don't have the time to be on the Oprah Winfrey Show. And the Sears Tower is made up of 9 different sections or tubes. We affectionately call this the bean, but I don't think the architect likes it.
And then start zooming out, and then I'll turn around, and we'll be like this. When you're in the Windy City, you have to take a little bit of time out to visit this latest attraction. It's called Millennium Park, and it's got some amazing art installations and great views of the city.
Millennium Park is one of the world's finest recreational and cultural spaces. See the skyline reflected in a 100-ton polished steel surface, or the 50-foot glass block fountains with video art installations, as well as the open-air concert shell.
You're watching Pink Planet from Chicago, Illinois. As we celebrate Market Days, we've got more coming up right after this.
After the break, we visit a museum dedicated to leather culture.
For many people, the leather itself is about sexuality.
And we explore Market Days, a 2-day all-out street bash.
We knew about it because of my best friend, and definitely we knew it was going to be a good party.
Pink Planet is brought to you in part by Van City, proud partners with Vancouver's lesbian and gay community.
Chicago's Market Day.
Hey, we're in Chicago for Market Days, and you're watching Pink Planet!
Hi, I'm Moj.
And I'm Deeple.
We're at Market Days
in Chicago, and you're watching Pink Planet.
Each August, thousands of people come out to eat, dance, drink, and be utterly outrageous as Chicago becomes the gayest place on earth. Over 250,000 people cram into 8 city blocks, cordoned off and transforming the city's gay district into a no-holds-barred street party.
Hello, big world. It's Matthew calling from Chicago at Market Days. I'm here to take you on a tour, but first, I want to change into something a little more comfortable. Don't go away. That's so much better. Let's go see the fair. Right now, we are smack dab in the middle of what everyone knows as Boystown. Boystown is about 8 blocks long, and once a year, we have Market Days, which is the largest outdoor fair in Chicago.
Market Days! Yeah!
What started as a humble sidewalk sale over 2 decades ago, founded by the local Merchants Association, has grown into one of the largest gay-oriented festivals in America and the largest 2-day street fair in the Midwest.
Safe sex, kitty kitty.
With multiple stages, dozens of music acts, and hundreds of vendors.
Beer feels good, it doesn't get you pregnant.
One of the highlights here at Chicago's Market Days, the food, and there's tons to choose from, whether it's a pina colada in a shaved pineapple or a corn dog. Make sure you bring your appetite. Oh my God, my phone is ringing.
Tell me a little bit about what you're offering at the Market Days today.
Oh shit!
No swearing.
Get your beer here! Icy cold!
We're from South Beach and love Chicago.
Love it. We love this windy city.
Love
Can't get enough for it.
First time
I think we're gonna not go home.
Your thoughts on Chicago as a destination for gay and lesbian travelers?
Awesome. Definitely, you have to come.
Yep.
You have to check it out.
Absolutely.
It's a Chicago cheerleader.
Isn't it so glamorous? I'm like her agent.
I'm with snotty straight girl and gay guy.
Hi. How are you? I think that this really represents Chicago.
Yeah.
Just with like the diversity and the amount of entertainment that they have to offer and population, it's just great.
Yeah, very gay-friendly city, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Very important.
Have a safe weekend, boys. Have a safe weekend, guys.
And while Market Days was originally an exclusively gay event, it has now developed into an all-inclusive bash that attracts plenty of families.
Take a picture with my niece and a couple of her friends.
Market Days also has a very important purpose. Aside from the good times, attendees were asked to donate $1 to enter the fair. Proceeds will go toward the $20 million required to build a community center in Chicago's gay district. Keep in mind, this isn't just a daytime event. The party continues into the wee hours as Chicago's many gay clubs keep the good times going.
If you love the nightlife, well, you're in luck, because Chicago has a ton to choose from, including restaurants, bars, nightclubs, and pubs. And the great thing is, they're just a few blocks from each other, all right here on Halsted Street.
As a gay destination, I think Chicago has a wonderful gay community. It's a great gay strip. It's a wonderful place to have fun in.
Are the guys cute here?
Absolutely.
Describe Chicago's nightlife for us.
Very eclectic. Everything from drum bass to house, which we're known for as always. We've got breaks, we've got techno, we have everything you want. And the DJs are amazing. Local and international, everything's here in Chicago.
I've traveled a lot around the U.S. and there aren't a whole lot of cities that have as much activity to do for gay and lesbian travelers in one area as what Chicago.
Everybody get along.
They're all trying to get their pants.
One big.
Even when you get tired of the gay scene, there's a lot of other stuff to do too. So I mean, it's not just like you're stuck on the Pink Planet. You can go everywhere else too.
Regardless of the bars and nightclubs, Boystown offers a really vibrant street scene as well, with plenty of cute boys and girls to meet on a leisurely stroll.
Hey, come here! Get your straight girl in there.
Exactly!
What did you guys hear about it that sort of made you decide?
Oh, you know, they said there's a lot of cute guys here. Actually, the pictures on TV.
Have you seen any cute guys yet?
Oh, yeah. Nice
One or
hour,
two.
too.
You're one of them.
Yeah, actually, the guy interviewing us is pretty cute, too.
That's pretty nice. Thank you very much. I like that.
Good name.
It's a five-star city for a gay traveler?
Yeah. Yes.
Nice.
This place is so gay friendly. Look at the monument. Look. Every single, like, how many, like, 5 meters, just like that.
Hello.
Where can you see that? Look at that. Gee, it's meant for that.
It is nice to see the monument.
Exactly.
As you can see, the party's in full swing here on Halsted Street in Chicago, Illinois. You're watching Pink Planet. We're pausing for a short break. We're back with more from Market Days right after this.
When we come back, we take an exclusive tour of one of the world's only museums dedicated to leather culture.
In here we have several exhibits set up from different parts of the leather community.
And we explore Chicago's lesbian scene.
Any night of the week, something's happening. You know, like you can go out any night of the week, and it's fun.
Hiya kids, my name's Chad. I'm in Chicago at Berlin, one of my favorite bars ever, and you are watching Pink Planet.
Hey, it's Peter from Toronto visiting Chicago, and you're watching Pink Planet.
Pink Planet, this is Carl with the K saying, come to Chicago, it's my day.
Chicago is also home to a very large leather community. In fact, leather culture is so popular here, they have a whole museum dedicated to collecting, protecting, restoring, and preserving all things associated with the leather movement. Pink Planet was invited for an exclusive tour of Chicago's Leather Archive and Museum.
Hi, I'm Rick Storr, Executive Director of the Leather Archives and Museum. Come on in. And this is our main exhibit gallery. In here we have several exhibits set up from different parts of the leather community. Leather culture is essentially people who enjoy alternative forms of sexuality. Whether that's dominance and submission, or BDSM, or S&M. When we talk about leather, we're not strictly talking about people wearing leather, we're talking about an entire culture of people. People have been wearing leather jackets for a long time, but when the Wild One came out in 1954, Marlon Brando and his gang of bikers were wearing this style of leather jacket, and that's really kind of stuck around and become very popular since that movie. After World War II, a lot of the guys came home from World War II, formed biker clubs, which then transcended into what we have today. We have bike clubs and social leather clubs. It was part of a sexual revolution. It was people coming together and fighting for the rights to have sex the way that they wanted to have sex. Every Memorial Day weekend, International Mr. Leather is held here. It's been going on for 26 years. Also here in Chicago, we have Chicago Hellfire Club, which was the first gay men's organization that was specifically dedicated to S&M. A lot of the biker clubs that came before it did S&M, but they didn't really talk about it, whereas Chicago Hellfire Club came along and said, we're here to have S&M sex, and they're still around here in Chicago. So those are just a couple of the major things that why Chicago is such a leather town. For many people, the leather itself is about sexuality, and they enjoy having sex in their leathers, or they enjoy wearing it to attract people that they want to attract. You go all the way back to the Marquis de Sade, and people have been doing this throughout history. So you're talking about men doing it, you're talking about women doing it. I think that for a long time it's been that people who enjoy leather or practice S&M, are freaks, and that's all they do all day long. Whereas, the people are doctors and lawyers and nurses and teachers, just like everyone else. And this is just something that they like to do in the privacy of their own bedroom or to get together with others and do consensually. So I think that's probably the biggest misconception.
You're watching Pink Planet. We're back with more from Market Days here in Chicago, Illinois, right after this.
When we come back, we explore the history of the lesbian movement in the Windy City.
The pride in the city, it's very much just be who you want to be with whom you want to be with, and it's a very positive environment for the city.
My name is Pat Benson. I'm very happy to be here. I'm happy to support all these people here. I'm happy to be on this station, Pink Planet.
Okay.
And I hope you all have a good time.
Within the crowd of 250,000 plus people at Chicago's Market Days, we were lucky enough to bump into Pat, an out and proud gay senior who shed some light on Chicago's lesbian scene, past and present.
I'm here with Pat at Market Days here in Chicago, and this is your first time attending?
Yes, it is.
May I ask why you decided to come out?
Oh, I have quite a few friends that have been up here and wanted to come, so I decided I would come and enjoy. I'm 78 years old and I've been a lesbian for all my life, and I'm just glad to see them to be able to be as freely as they are and do the things they like to do and be themselves without being interfered with cops or anything else.
Is it a good time to be a gay or lesbian person?
I think it's a good time. In my day, you had to be so very careful of what you said and what you did because you would be afraid you'd lose your job.
The thing I like about Chicago, especially this neighborhood, is it's technically classified as Boystown, but it doesn't necessarily mean just boys. It's about just anybody who's willing to be open to this kind of environment, whether it be women, straight women, gay men, it doesn't matter.
Any night of the week, something's happening, you know.
Yeah.
Like you can go out any night of the week and it's fun, you know, like
And
have
safe.
a good time. And
Absolutely
safe, definitely safe.
And it's a big pro to be here.
Yes.
As a woman, just as a young woman, to be in this neighborhood.
I'm just happy to see that people can be themselves.
Yeah.
Or if they want to wear a skirt here, I've been watching the young men wear a skirt. Be yourself. Do what you want to do.
They told us before we got here that this event was really for everyone. Is that true?
I think it is. I think it's for straight people too to see the way the gay people live, that we're not just all 40 wavy characters, these silly, goofy people, that we are a lot of us professional people. And that we do know how to live, we do know how to act. And with this here, I can see the people being themselves and doing what they want to do. If they want to kiss each other, fine, kiss each other in public. And it should be that way.
Market Days is the stigma is very much like the pride in the city. It's very much just be who you want to be with whom you want to be with, and it's a very positive environment for the city. It's a lot of great publicity comes to this neighborhood. It shows gay lifestyle as a very normal lifestyle. It just shows people just doing what they're going to do without any stigma to it.
If you love someone, love isn't just sex.
Yes.
And that's what America has with people, that it's sex. Gay people, sex. It's not that way. Yeah, it's love, companionship.
And that's this edition of Pink Planet from Chicago, Illinois. I'm Bill Mantis. We're off to another destination. We'll see you next time.
Looking at
That cameraman right there. Yeah.
Well, I'm in your shot again.
Yes, you are, but that's okay.
Chicago at North Avenue. Sorry. You're much better at this than I am. Don't show all those. You're not going to have like a bloopers, are you?
What title should we put underneath your name?
Fashion stylist.
Do you actually get away with that title?
Of course I do.
Okay, Mr. Fashion Stylist. Did you shop while you were here?
Of course I did.
How big's your cock?
You look familiar.
There's no clue there.
Bill, what happened?
Something hit me in the head. Okay, enough already.